What do we know about the true freshman quarterback making his first ever start against Texas A&M? It's game week for the Aggies as they'll be facing off against the Missouri Tigers after their bye week. So if you want to stay updated with all things Texas A&M, stick around because we do this every single day. Around the middle of the third quarter against Vanderbilt, starting quarterback Bo Pribula sustained a significant leg injury. This will more than likely have him out for the rest of the season, so insert Matt Zollers, a true freshman quarterback. And credit to him for what that game was. He was 14 of 23, 138 passing yards, a passing touchdown. It was a couple of inches away from throwing that game into overtime. Mind you, he had only attempted 6 collegiate passes prior to being thrown into that game. And I understand we do not have a lot of game tape. We have that game and his high school film. I had to dip my toes into that to really understand what kind of player he could potentially be. Now, Missouri will have an extra week as they're coming off of their bye as well to potentially prepare Zollers for this game. And frankly, I see a quarterback that I'm not expecting to play like a true freshman against Texas A&M. At every single level of football, you see reports about Zollers being a very poised quarterback. He doesn't let the moment get to him. And with them coming off of a bye, with them in a make or break spot into their season at home, I'm fully expecting him to play actually pretty well. Now, am I expecting him to light up the Texas A&M defense for 300 passing yards and 3 touchdowns? No. But I do not expect Texas A&M to get a sack from Cassius Howell and the entire offense crumbles for Missouri. I will also say this is a quarterback that can make every throw across the field. He was a 4-star for a reason. He's got a very live arm. But I do think a major weakness from the lack of experience that Mike Elko in this defense could exploit is making him confused. Pull as many guys to the line of scrimmage and make him think a little bit longer because he's just not going to have time with the Texas A&M pass rush. I think now is the time you bring as many exotic blitzes as you can, even though that this Missouri offensive line is very athletic. They're a very good offensive line. I still think you could create a ton of problems. And I'll talk about it in my preview and prediction show, but I really do think the Texas A&M linebackers are critical in this game if Texas A&M wants to leave Missouri with a win. I want to hear from the Aggie faithful. What do you think this defense is going to be able to do against a true freshman making his first ever start?